Hey guys, welcome back to the video, and today I'm going to be doing a different type of video. Yes, it's a reaction video on the main channel. Shocking, but I'm just testing the waters. I'm seeing what does well, what does not do well. And yeah, it's not a football video for once, it's a boxing video, so I'm going to be reacting to The Problem with Salt Pappy by Mouzed. I've seen this on my recommended, I've seen him do a bunch of different videos, and they do look interesting, so I just thought, why not react to them on my main channel? Seems like a good idea. See how it does. And if you guys want more videos like this, comment down below, leave a like, let me know what you think of me doing this type of video on my main channel. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Salt Pappy is looking for his next opponent, calling out practically every top tier YouTube boxer since his last emphatic performance over Josh Bruckner. But there's one big problem: no one wants to fight him. Salt Pappy has some.
I know I'm pausing it already, but who would want to fight him? Have you seen how skilled he is? Like, he's a sick boxer. He's so sick. Like, I think in a few years, or give him a year or two, he'll be the best influencer boxer in history. No cap. Quote me to that, but I'll stick by that no matter what.
Cemented himself into the YouTube boxing scene with 3 big wins within the last year, building his name into now being widely considered one of the most credible YouTube boxers in the scene. His goal is to fight for the vacant Misfits boxing light heavyweight title in his next fight against a fellow top influencer boxer, but as of right now he has no one to fight. Since his debut in March over Halal Ham, Salt Pappy has shown talent and ability far superior than what we see at a most
that guy got wrecked, he got finished, he got finessed. Halal Ham got done, he actually got finished. Salt Pappy played with him.
Influencers' first fights, which was what really put Salt Pappy on notice as he cruised to a flashy and flawless victory back in March of last year. Following that performance, he got a big opportunity on KSI's return and first Misfits boxing card, where he had the knockout of the night, stopping Andy Worski in under 30 seconds.
Oh, yo, I've watched all of this guy's fights, and he's on a different level. He ain't no amateur boxer. This guy could be a pro.
While getting a great win, this is unfortunately where the problems began for Salt Pappy, as he became a huge threat in terms of skill while not bringing as much to the table in terms of name value compared to the bigger guys in the scene, as he was still a fresh name to the audience. This obviously made it hard for him to find opponents who would be willing to take the risk of fighting Salt Pappy, knowing his dedication to the sport and ability he put on display in such a short span of time. Fortunately for him, however, he was able to find the perfect body in Josh Bruckner to go against him on KSI's next card. The odds were
I thought this one was so random. Like, I saw this guy, I was like, surely they can't be the same weight class. But apparently they were, so fair enough. But he finished that guy as well.
Stacked against Salt Pappy in terms of physical attributes, going up against a guy who is much naturally bigger than him in terms of both height and weight, as well as Josh having an MMA pedigree. While on paper this was a pretty 50-50 matchup, Salt Pappy made it look like a complete mismatch, making easy and quick work of Josh Bruckner.
Yo, he made that light work. He was like, nah, easy, simple as that.
Another knockout of the night and seamlessly finishing the job in the second round. This win opened up all of the doors for Salt Pappy, catapulting his star into new heights and being able to leverage this win to get himself way more opportunities and getting the top fights he wants. Or so we thought. Since that fight, Salt Pappy and his team have tirelessly been looking for opponents to face, with practically every top 10 influencer boxer not being interested in fighting him. After Salt Pappy got to the top,
everyone's scared of him. They're like, what's the point of fighting this guy? He might beat me. There's a big chance he'll beat me, but I don't win anything if I beat him. Because obviously Salt Pappy is famous. He is famous, but like, he's not as famous as KSI or Logan Paul, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a risk for them because they don't get much from beating him. They don't get much clout from beating him. To be fair, I've known him even before boxing. I remember when he used to do those running videos, like the fake running. That's how I knew him before. And then when he started getting into boxing, I was like, this guy's getting into boxing? No way. And then he showed me that he is a boxer and he is sick at boxing. So
top of the division and earned his title shot, Slim vacated his title and moved down in weight, leaving Salt Pappy open to fight for that title, but left with no opponent in mind. He now looks to be searching for a credible opponent and big name, whether for that title or not, but Salt Pappy has now also signed a multi-fight deal with Misfits Boxing, which would make a deal with anyone outside of the promotion now being hard to sort out. So now I'm going to be going through all of the top fighters that Salt Pappy wants and why he's not able to fight them. To start off, KSI is working his way up to fight Jake Paul and wants to stick to fighting orthodox fighters, and so he has explained that he won't be fighting Salt Pappy anytime soon.
Jake Southpaw, I'm ignorant.
No, he's orthodox. He's
Oh,
orthodox.
okay.
So now I'm just training against orthodox fighters now.
Got
So
you.
no more southpaws. You know, people want me to fight Salt Pappy. It's not happening. Okay, I need to fight Jake Paul. I can't get distracted now.
No.
All right, the goal is Jake Paul.
And then on to Jake Paul. While reportedly he was in talks with Salt Pappy's team for a fight, he's now set to fight Tommy Fury pretty soon and looks to be on a more
fought him already and he lost. Hold that L, Jake Paul. Not that you care, but you can hold that. Humbled.
Traditional route by not being that interested in fighting influencers anymore besides KSI. Logan Paul we haven't really heard from, and while it seems like his boxing return is inbound, he hasn't given any clues as to who his next opponent may be, and I don't really see Logan taking a fight against Salt Papi as his return. Slim has recently moved down in weight.
That's too hard for Logan, bro. Straight away Salt Papi. It's peak, it's peak, isn't it?
It doesn't look to have any plans of fighting Salt Papi anytime soon, although he has expressed that he would love to have that fight down the line. King Kenny currently has a fight in front of him on Misfits 5, and after his win against DK Money, King Kenny did explain how he is still working his way up to a Salt Papi fight.
Who do you want to see Kenny fight next?
I would say Pappy.
Nah. Not
No?
yet.
Oh, he was like, nah, don't put that name out there, bro. I can't fight him, yo.
Yeah?
No, because he's too experienced. I fought 2 experienced guys
Yeah.
for the first like 2 fights.
Yeah.
And I've only been fighting 2 years.
Yeah.
That's why I need people on the similar level as me to
Yeah.
fight. I'm not ducking Salt Pappy.
Yeah.
I'll fight him eventually, but I'm just being honest.
So that's definitely
Fair play. At least Kenny knows that he's not on Salt Papi's level yet. At least he's not got that ego to say he's above him, because he's not. Kenny is a good fighter, don't get me wrong. Okay, after he just lost to Raksu, it's a bit of a... But my point is, Kenny knows he's humble, and he knows that Salt Papi would finish him. And at least he can admit that. At least maybe in a few years, if he works as well, maybe he can beat him. You never know, we'll have to see. But at least Kenny knows, and he's humble about it.
a top contender for one that we could see pretty soon. Anissan Gibb looks to be fighting on a different promotion
Yeah,
soon,
this
as
guy-
he has had
This guy's never going to fight in Misfits, literally. He just made his own one, like his own tournament. It's crazy.
trouble in negotiating with Misfits Boxing, and as Salt Papi obviously has signed that deal with them,
That's
this
not-
fight would probably be hard to sort out, along with Gibb needing to have the right price to come to terms for a bout. Finally, Deji looks to be making his boxing return pretty soon, but it doesn't really make any sense for Deji to go straight into a fight with someone on the caliber of Salt.
Imagine Deji and Salt Papi. That would be an interesting fight. But most will favourite Salt Papi, obviously, which is fair enough to see.
Papi quite yet, as he still may be looking to work his way up the ladder. So now, while all of these options would all be great to see go against Salt Papi, there are issues or factors in the way of making each of these matchups happening, which at the end of the day is the problem for Salt Papi. He's got to a point where he is a big risk to fight, with him looking very dominant up until this point, and having a kind of invincible aura so far in this scene, which makes him a dangerous fight for anyone. And while I don't think these guys are necessarily avoiding Salt Papi and are scared to fight him, all of his callouts have practically been left unanswered, with Salt Papi and his team still deciding their next steps as to who he will be fighting next. Influencers may not be the only options for Salt Papi, however, as his team seems to now be moving in a different direction, and there is one in specific that would definitely be interesting if it reigns true. Keemstar, who is Salt Papi's boxing manager, has recently discussed how Salt Papi may now be looking to fight Anderson.
What is going on in the YouTube boxing world? First Jake Paul and Anderson Silva, now Salt Papi and Anderson Silva. If that happens, Salt Papi knocks him out. I'm sorry. If Jake Paul can do it, Salt Papi can. I think Salt Papi is way more skilled than Jake Paul. Hate on me, say whatever you want, but Salt Papi beats Jake Paul.
Silva as his next opponent.
I was here 2 weeks ago, and I told you that we want to fight Slim, Kenny, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, KSI, Deji, Gibb. We want to fight these guys. None of them will fight Salt Papi. So now we're forced once again to fight Anderson Silva.
Yo, is that a leak? Bro, that's really big, right?
If
That
he
would be
accepts,
enormous.
if he
Oh my
accepts-
god, you guys have sent an offer to Anderson Silva.
Anderson would be a very credible opponent for Salt Papi, as well as a tough matchup. Being a southpaw, a big guy, and obviously a former opponent of Jake Paul, giving him his toughest test to date, as well as Anderson, of course, being a capable striker. And while he is old, he would definitely not be an easy night out for Salt Papi, in my opinion. And I do think that would be a great fight. Whoever Salt Papi fights next, he's definitely looking to go out there and make a statement to continue raising his stock and get himself bigger and bigger opportunities, to where eventually he'd hopefully be undenied and the big names will have to fight him. Setting him up with fighters or celebrities outside of the influencer space may seem like the most logical next step for Salt Papi, as that is what we have seen done by the biggest name in the
You should probably just fight a pro at this point. Because if no YouTubers want to fight him, why not take it to the next level? I don't know, that's what I think.
scene, like Jake Paul, taking on athletes, UFC fighters, and now moving on to a reality star / pro boxer in Tommy Fury. Salt Papi had
He got beat. Okay, I don't know why I'm laughing, but that is funny. When I saw Jake Paul got beat, I was watching the fight, and when Tommy's hand got raised, I don't even like Tommy, but when his hand got raised, I was gassed. I was so gassed. I don't know why, but I was just so happy.
has done a great job in the last year getting himself into this position already, showing great skills and abilities in and outside of the ring as a YouTube boxer, but the problem seems to still remain. Who will Salt Papi fight next? So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as what you see Salt Papi's next step in the sport being.
100% go sub to this guy. I'm going to put his channel link in the description. Mouzed. Link will be in the description, obviously. Go sub to him. Amazing video. That's a sick video. I'm going to react to more of his videos. As you can see, I subscribe because I actually like the content. So go sub to him. Go leave a like on the original video. Banging video. That was the problem with Salt Papi. Obviously, now my end thoughts. Salt Papi is just that guy. And I think, give it time, 1 or 2 years, Salt Papi will be the best influencer boxer in history. I think he'll be better than KSI. Don't get me wrong, I love KSI. But I think Salt Papi will be better than KSI. I think he'll be better than Jake Paul. Better than Logan Paul. Better than, I don't know, Slim. Better than any of them. Anderson Gibb. Better than them. Better than Deji. Love Deji as well, but Salt Papi, in 1 or 2 years, will be the best influencer boxer. Clip this, do whatever you want with it. He is going to be one of the best. He's got skill, he's got the work ethic, he's got everything to it. So, hopefully he does end up getting a fight, and someone that's worthy to fight him, and hopefully he wins that fight, because I know he will. Not even hopefully he will, so, yeah. But, yeah, that was me reacting to the problem of Salt Papi by Mouzed. Don't my videos like this, you know. Tell me what you guys think of this different type of video on the main channel down below in the comments. And yeah, this was a different type of video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.